Hi everyone, today we're going to be making some custom monster feet candlesticks. I actually found an awesome score. If you guys have a front gate nearby, these are animal feet candlesticks. They're a set of 4, normally $89, but if you have a front gate nearby, please go check your front gates out. They have them on clearance for $10 for the set of 4. So if you have a front gate nearby, check those out. If not, people should be selling them on eBay for a little bit more than the $10, but hopefully not too much. And what I'm going to do is, I actually bought 2 sets. One set to keep nice and white for myself because I saw these last year and loved them. Front gate gets all of the things for Grandin Road. If you guys haven't checked their catalogs out, you'll want to. Grandin Road has some great Halloween project ideas. Their items themselves are normally pretty expensive, but if you like to craft, you can find out how to repurpose a lot of them yourself. So with these, we're going to use the Deco Art paints and Folk Art paints. These were all from Michael's. You guys can find these for less than $3. I picked up several different colors throughout the different projects that I've done. So I have a bright orange I'll be using, a black, glow in the dark, I have another darker orange, purple, it's like silver, and green. So I'm going to mix these up. I'm going to paint all of these like monster feet instead of just being the animal feet. So I'll probably use a mixture of 2 to 3 different colors on each candlestick. Now for the brushes that I always use, those are the Artist Loft brushes. This is a group of them. They actually come in a pack of about, I think it's 20 different brushes or so. Normally $14.99. I bought these last year when I started sharing crafting projects with you guys, and they were, I think they were either free or $9.99 when I purchased canvases. So if you don't have a front gate or don't find these particular candlesticks on your own, if you're also crafty, you can get a regular candlestick and just shape out with some plaster, or plaster of Paris is the one that I normally use if I have to shape anything. But you can shape out your own monster feet. You can make the hooves like this. So what we're going to be working with is this, which I think is actually, this one's my favorite. I'll probably get my favorite color mix. And you have like this little kind of 4-toed thing, the hoof, and then you have the larger hoof. Now these have like a texture on them that's really smooth. I'm going to try to paint directly on, but if it doesn't allow it and doesn't adhere well, then all you need to do in that case is we'll need to sand and rough up the material a little bit. So I'm going to start with my handy dandy construction paper. So my construction paper comes from Dollar Tree, and this is what I use for my paints. I know I could probably buy like some paper plates or something, but these seem to work really well. And I'm going to put a little bit of color. Just in a little dot. Not going to do too much because I don't know what exactly I'm going to use each color for. I don't want to put too much to where I'm wasting materials. Alright, so I think I'm going to start with one of the hooves first. It seems like it has at least intricate parts, and I've told you guys before, I'm not any kind of artist or painter, and so I just want to get a feel for these materials before I start trying to get into all this intricate stuff. And because I'm not an artist or painter, that is why I choose things like this, because they already have a pattern and it's already raised up, so I just have to follow that with the brush, so it'll make it look like I know what I'm doing. But I really don't have any clue. I just have an idea in my head. We're going to roll with it. This looks pretty good. Okay, so we have the orange done as my base color of this hoof, and it looks like it has a little claw back here, so I'm going to also add the orange to the claw. So that's my first coat. This is a little bit of a slick material, so we'll see how this first coat dries. Seems to be doing okay so far, but it is going to take a few coats to get good coverage. Gonna move to the larger one now that I see how that's kind of covering, and gonna see if I can get one coat on everything. I'm going to continue to put my first coat on all of the different hooves, and I will return to you guys. Here is an update so far. I have the guy with the, I guess, 4 toes in green and orange, and then I have a little orange stripe up here because I'm going to do different colors all up the candlesticks. That way it looks more Halloween to me. So I have the orange hoof with the purple. It's been taking 2 to 3 coats. The orange doesn't cover that great, the light orange color. Of course, the darker colors are doing fine. And then we have the one that was my favorite, it's purple and green, and this is where I was testing out some of the color combinations. And then this one's black, so we're gonna do like a black and red on this, kind of like a little devil hoof candlestick. And as you can see here, kind of the idea, I've added a little bit of silver in here as well, but what I'm going to do is do different combinations of the colors on each candlestick and just repeat my color palette over and over to give it more of a Halloween feel than just being this whitewash. So I'm going to continue that. This is a little labor intensive, so it's going to be a little while, but I will keep you guys updated. Alright everyone, I finally finished painting each piece. I went with different colors on each one just to be a little more festive Halloween wise. So if you do the same, I've got the green with the orange, and then I just varied the colors going up each candle. Here's my small hoof. The larger hoof. And my favorite. So again, if you have a front gate nearby, $10 on clearance. They're still $10 today. They also had some other items out already that are 40% off all of their holiday, and they also had the Medusa. It's a little screen with Medusa, and she goes like this. She was on clearance for $37, and then they have 40% off of everything else. So, hope you guys pick up some good scores. Again, if you don't find the same thing, you can get candlesticks, you can use plaster of Paris, and you can actually mold out different feet or hooves on regular candlesticks that you can find pretty much anywhere. I hope you guys enjoy the project. I will see you on the next one.